poach an egg and put it on a round of toast and then pour the soup over it. So we're going to poach some eggs here. I'm going to let that cook a little more. Now, get my eggs first. This, I think, if you haven't done poached eggs in the French method, you're going to find very nice, because you can do them way ahead of time. Now, you never know with eggs, unless you live on a farm, how fresh they are. I hope these are very fresh eggs, but you can't ever take a chance on it. So, if it's not a fresh egg, the white dribbles off and the yolk stands or sort of swims away, and it just looks awful. But what you do is to put the eggs into simmering water for exactly 10 seconds. There's 1, 2, 5, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's going to firm them up just enough so that they will hold their shape when they go into the water. Now, you don't ever put any salt into egg poaching water, because that can sometimes make the white disintegrate. But you do put in a little bit of vinegar. This can be ordinary white vinegar, about a tablespoon. I can't seem to get it open. If I bang it, it'll open. I don't know why they put these covers on so tight. You use about a tablespoon of vinegar per quart of water. That's about 1.5 quarts, so there's a tablespoon and a half. And the vinegar helps coagulate the white. And then, now here are eggs which have been dropped in. You just break it and then break it just as closely over the water as you can. And you see that staying pretty well together. If you get an egg straight out of the hen, it just absolutely holds together in the most beautiful way. But that's pretty good, I think. Now you want those should cook about 3 minutes. I'm going to set the timer here. And while they're cooking, we will go on with the rest. We have, you saw the gratiné eggs. They're coming along nicely. Some of these out of the way. That's not quite done. You want to have the yolk so that it's just set, and the yolk liquid and the white just set. So while that's continuing, I'll put these. I noticed when I picked up that egg, I was a little rough with it. There's our timer. And the yolk broke. That's just an illustration that you have to be careful when you're handling them. Now, we want to wash the eggs off, wash the vinegar off, so you just put them in a bowl of cold water, like that. There. And that washes off the vinegar and also stops the cooking, so that the eggs are just, when you've taken them out of the water, the cooking stops because they're in cold water, and they can then, you can cook them if you're going to do poached eggs for breakfast, for instance. And, you know, it's one of those great big hurried breakfasts. You can poach them ahead of time and put them in cold water and then serve them the next morning. It doesn't hurt them at all. It doesn't toughen them or do anything. And if you're going to do eggs in aspics, you do it exactly this way, and then put them in ice water. And then, you know, you put them in a little tiny round mold and pour jellied consommé over them, and it's a lovely summer dish. But with this one, we're going to use it now, and if you wanted also to serve it now, poached eggs on toast, you always take it out of the water and then dry it on a towel using a slotted spoon. And with this, we're going to, I can hear my gratinées going. I don't want anything to have happened. There. With the poached eggs, I was afraid that I might let those burn up. There, you've got your toast round there. You put your egg on, and you ladle your soup onto it. This is done a great deal in France. It's sort of a peasant system of eggs, and it makes me want onion soup as a main course. You would have it like that. There. Now,